ASMR. And today I put on a bunch of different rings because I just think ring ASMR sounds really nice. But today's video is going to be tapping on every notebook that I own because I am an avid user of notebooks and I have a huge collection of notebooks. These are all notebooks that I've used either to take notes on books that I'm reading or different notebooks from classes throughout the years, or even like my YouTube schedule planner, or like 2017 diary planners from over the years. I have so many, it's an outrageous amount of notebooks, so let's just jump right into it. I think I will also include some writing sounds in the notebooks. Some of these notebooks haven't even been used yet, but I just like to collect them because I know I'll eventually use them. I do consider myself to be kind of a writer, and so I sometimes will use notebooks to jot down some ideas in, or I'll use a notebook to write down different things that inspire me or things like that. But this first notebook here is this green one that I got off of Amazon a while ago, and this is my current notebook that I'm using to kind of keep track of my reading, and I take a bunch of notes on the books that I'm reading in this book. Nothing too fancy or anything, but this is how I remember all the things that I read. You'll have to let me know if you prefer the nail tapping or the finger tapping. But I love this notebook because I ended up putting a bunch of different like folklore Taylor Swift stickers all over it, and I also got these animal stickers from this different Etsy shop as well, so I think it just looks so cute. Next up, I wanted to show you my YouTube planner journal, and this thing is massive, okay? This is the biggest journal that I have. I ended up putting a bunch of Schitt's Creek stickers all over it for the most part. I do have a creepy caffeine sticker as well because that's one of my favorite podcasts. But yeah, my mom got me a bunch of Schitt's Creek stickers. I think she ordered a pack off of somewhere. I don't really know where she got them, but I decided to put them all over this journal, and I love how they look. I also really love having a journal this size. It just makes it so much easier to like really plan out and map out all of my ideas for YouTube. I like, in this, I make little calendars, so that I can keep track of different days that I want to upload things, and, yeah, it's been very useful to me to have a notebook, so I highly recommend it. Keeps me organized for sure. Okay, next. This is one of my old reading journals. It's one of the Moleskine, I believe is how you say it, journals. It has some reading stats from 2018 in here. Lots of different things. I used to track the pages that I read every day in the month, like that. This one sounds like it's more hardcover though than this one. This one's more like a soft, I mean, it bends a little bit more. It's more soft cover. This one's hardcover. I also have these two of the same kind of journal. This red one is one that I used back when I took this writing class. It wasn't even through college or anything. It was like through the city. They provided this like writing class that you just paid for, and it was like a really, really cool class. So I still have all of my notes about dialogue and body language and like how to make your character seem real and you know, how important world building is and word counts and all that kind of stuff is all in here. So if I ever do eventually get around to writing a book, this will be very useful. Hey, focus, focus, focus on me, focus on the red, focus, 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 really quick. Let me just jot down, what did you say your first name was? Okay, great. And what is your last name? Can you spell that for me? Alright, perfect. Date of birth, what is your date of birth? Okay, and what year was that? Got it, okay, perfect. What is your zodiac sign? Oh, duh. Come on. Alright, perfect. That is all the questions I have at the moment. But I will ask you something else later. I also have this blue journal, and this is one of my old reading journals again. This is probably from 2019. So this was just like to track my thoughts on different books that I was reading at the time. Different things like that. All of those ones make pretty similar sounds, so I don't want to spend too much time on those. I don't want to spend too much time on those. On to the next thing. What's next? Let's go back in time, shall we? Oh my god, okay, this one's 2015. Apparently I was into butterflies in 2015. I probably would not have picked something like this now, but see, so these journals were really nice because you just listed the days and you can just write in your plans. Back in 2015, this is when I was still living in California, and this would have been my second year of college. Crazy times. Purple, it's so purple. This one, the elastic band, is just like, it's completely given up on life. Ooh, I actually have, there's like a little pocket in the back here. My goodness, it's a receipt. It's a receipt of my hours worked. This was at my first job. Anyways. Next up, let's see. Ooh, 2016. This one is super cute and super small. I kind of like the way this one's laid out too. I do really like the design on this notebook. Like, I probably would have picked this notebook still, even though it's been 5 years. focus, 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 focus. Focus, please focus. I'm sorry if you can hear that train in the background. This is ridiculous. It's nearly midnight right now, but there's still noises, you know. Sorry about that. I had to stop filming for a few seconds because it sounded like freaking helicopters were going over my building. But anyways, next, I have this really cute journal that says the future is female pretty much all over it. It says, "Hear my goddess roar." We'd love to see it. And this journal, it was originally supposed to be like a brain dump journal where I would just like dump anything that was inspirational and anything like that into this journal, but I only ended up using it for like a week and I have not used it since, which is a shame. Yeah, that reminds me. What is your favorite inspirational quote? Let me just jot that down. That is beautiful. That is so stunning. That's amazing. I love that. What is like one of your favorite song lyrics that really inspires you? Okay, let me just jot that down. That is one of my favorite song lyrics too. I agree. I would get that tattooed on my body if I could. Alright. That's enough. That's enough. I love these pens. I have four of them. I have more of them somewhere, but they're so colorful. Look at them. It's beautiful. Anyways, next up we have this journal that says, "Impossible is just an opinion." Ooh. I really love the texture of this one, and I love that it's kind of like mountains and like there's like a river or like a waterfall or something. I don't know, I really like this one. And this one is one that I still use. It's really nice too because it has gold speckled edges. So it's like, feels all fancy, you know? And this one, it is one that I'm still using. This one is one where I jot down different ideas for stories and different things that I would want to write about. And I write down ideas from books that I've read that really inspire me and things that I could see myself wanting to write. I also did a bunch of jotting down some notes from YouTube videos that were like tips for writing romance, tips for writing horror books, tips for writing thrillers, different things like that, because I was never sure which genre I wanted to write, and so I just kind of took notes on all of them, and it was really fun. I also took notes on the best way to start a chapter and the best way to outline and all that kind of stuff. So again, whenever I do eventually get around to writing a book, this will be very helpful for me. I also will just randomly jot down like a book idea, like randomly I'll just like put the date and then I'll put a book idea. You know, because why not? I even wrote a poem in here. I did a writing challenge. I think it was from one of the Skillshare classes that I took. Fun times. post stats in here too. And different things like that. I love the way the pages sound in this book. I love when you can tell that the pages have been very like pressed on by a pen, you know what I mean? Like they're just all used to their full potential, you know what I'm saying? This one says, right this minute, but right is like right. Let me just write that down so I don't forget. Okay, perfect. Alright, what else? Ooh, there's this journal that I have never actually used. Yeah, it's totally blank. But this one came in like a book mail package a couple years ago. I've just had it sitting in my closet because I feel like I'll eventually maybe use this. But for now, it remains empty. This one, I feel like I haven't used this one yet because it has these weird, like wide spaces between the lines. And I feel like I usually like writing in more like bullet style journals better. Or I just like it to be like really thin lines. But yeah. That reminds me, I need to ask you a question. I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite color? Okay, perfect. What is your favorite song right now? That is a Bob. Totally agree. Okay. Who is your favorite artist? Like musician? Like, do you prefer bands? Do you like singers? Oh, okay. Yeah, they're great. They're fantastic. Where did you go to school? What year did you graduate again? Oh, yeah. Perfect. Let's see. What is the name of your best friend? Oh. Dang, okay. I think that is all I needed. I have this Welcome to New York journal. I got this off of Redbubble a couple years ago. And this one, what did I even use this for? Oh, okay, this is like what I used to write my Booktube video ideas in. So, as you can see, I have like a book tag listed out here. I have Netflix recommendations here. I think this is where I just put all of my ideas for videos that I wanted to do. And then I just kept them all in here. But I absolutely love this cover, this Welcome to New York. It's, based off a Taylor Swift song. But yeah, if you didn't know me, hi, I'm obsessed with New York City. It's ridiculous. It's getting a little out of hand. And then I also, off of Redbubble, I got this Jake Gyllenhaal notebook. Because if you didn't know me, hi, I love Jake Gyllenhaal. He's my favorite actor. I'm pretty big into movies. Like, I love watching films, and I probably love movies and films as much as I love books. And Jake Gyllenhaal, he's my number one. So I got a notebook with his face on it. This one, oh yeah. So I originally was using this notebook to write down my movie reviews, which is so funny. Like, I only did it for a little while, and then I stopped, but I have like Mean Girls in here, which I gave a 10 out of 10 because, of course. Let's see, what else? I had 500 Days of Summer. space lines. Apparently I just can't get on board with that. This one makes a really strange sound. Okay, then I have this little notebook. It just says Wild Man on here, and I'm pretty sure it's because this was sent in book mail for a book called Wild Man like years and years ago. But I kept it because it's small and it's navy blue, which, again, my favorite color. This one was also used as a reading journal, apparently, but it was used so barely. I just barely only used the first few pages of it. Alright, getting down to the last few things. This one is a pineapple. It's a pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple, pineapple. And this one is also barely used, but I actually was using this. This is what I was using when we were moving apartments. I wrote down a list of positives and negatives about moving to the new apartment to help us decide what we wanted to do. And I also wrote down a list of like different expenses and stuff like that, so we knew if we'd be able to afford it, and information about our lease. So yeah, I have not used it since though. This is kind of like a more like paper-like cover. You can't really tell because of the lighting, but this background is kind of like a blue-pink. It's like blue on this side and like pink on this side. Focus, 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 focus. Hey, 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 hey. Can you please focus? You watching this. Hey, can you please focus? Look at this pineapple. Look at it, look at it, look at it. Ah. It's so cute. Alright, one of the last things that's not really a journal, it's this reading guide, but it's kind of like a notepad. But it's kind of like a journal. I haven't actually used this yet, but I feel like I always want to, so I've kept it over these years. But this is a reading guide, and it's pretty cool because you just write on here the book title that you recently read, and then you write memorable character traits, writing style notes, favorite part and why, least favorite part and why, and ideas for my own story. So it's kind of like you get to review the book as a writer and kind of like see what ideas you liked and what you liked about the writing style. So I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. And then the last little notebook that I have is this little book. And I know you're like, what? But look at this just save all of the notebooks that you've used like throughout the years. But you know, that's just the way it is. And I honestly, this probably isn't even all of them. I was like searching my whole room for notebooks, but I probably still have a bunch stored like somewhere. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I guess let me know, do you use notebooks a lot, and what are some like unique things that you